Hello Flosstube, it's Amber Rogue Mama Stitcher. It is Monday, April 15th, 2024. This is Flosstube number 55 for me, and this is a channel where I primarily talk to you all about cross stitch. And the last time I filmed a Flosstube was March 15th, so kind of a coincidence there. So I just got back from the Spring Stitch West, and that was so much fun. And I met a lot of new people and a lot of people from Instagram and Flosstube, and it was pretty amazing. And it was it's just something that I will recap after I show you my stitching, because I just, you know, have a lot of haul from that, and you know, just a lot of shout outs. So I figure I'll probably just show you my stitching first, and kind of probably mainly what you're coming here for, and then I also will announce the winner to the giveaway for my 2,000 subs on YouTube, and I yeah, and I, let's see what else. Yeah, a little bit of a life update. Yeah, I've been traveling for work. I did let you know that I was going to be doing that last Flosstube. So for about 2 weeks, it was 2 weeks, I just had a little break in between where I went home in between the 2 work weeks. But for me, that's a lot of driving, and you know, it was awesome to be home for the couple days. I really did miss my family quite a bit, and I did debate on whether or not to attend Stitch West because of that. You know, I had signed up for Stitch West, I believe back in October, and you know, I really wanted to go, but then when the work training was scheduled, you know, just more recently, that was kind of a surprise that it was, I mean, it worked out perfectly. So I was kind of like, okay, the stars really aligned for that. So maybe I shouldn't like look that, you know, like gift horse in the mouth kind of thing. Like maybe I should just see it for what it is, which is the stars aligning, to make sure that I could attend Stitch West. And, you know, my husband was on that same page with me too. And so anyways, so I'll have some Stitch West, you know, like recap for you as well. So yeah, so thank you for joining me. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I've had a few since the last video, and thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me. And thank you to all the returning subscribers. You know, I appreciate you sticking with me, and you know, that you're interested in my stitching. And you know, I hope that's okay that I don't update as often as I used to. You know, I just figure I'll have more to show you if I just do it once a month. So I had lost my book of days, so I kind of lost track of what I was gonna focus on, and I really didn't have a lot of time to like hunt down the book of days or like recap on the Flosstube, like what did I say I was gonna focus on for April. So I basically just grabbed, you know, before my work trip, what I would really just want to stitch, like that would, you know, be kind of, you know, fun and easy for the trip. Yeah, so let's see, what should I start with first? Okay, so I'm going to start with my finish, and this is a sal I did with Amanda, Lucky Chance Stitcher. I finished one of the Great Story of Kittens, the kitten with the watering can and the snail. Isn't that so sweet? I just love it. It's one of, I think, 50 motifs by the Parisian embroiderers, and this is on a stitched 2/2 on a 36 count antique, I think it's antique white Edinburgh linen. Let's see. Apologies for taking a moment here. Yes, that's what it is. Yeah. So that's the, you know, the variety that it comes off of. So, yeah, just so many cute, so many adorable pieces. Oh, look at that. Oh, the milkshake. Sorry. I just love all of them, and it was so hard to choose. Amanda and I, you know, we had the choice between, I believe it was this one and this one. And I wanted to do the watering can, so she finished hers a while back. But yeah, no, here's the website if you want to go check that out. Yeah, so I don't know how to say it in French, but it should just be, I guess it's the big history, or I think it's the great story of kittens. But you know, I think it's 50 motifs on their website. So, yeah. So, one more time. Finish. Yay! So adorable. Look at the French knots. I love doing French knots. I need to do tutorials, I think, on some things. You know, just that I think some people, you know, struggle on, that I feel like I found like a pretty simple way to do some things like that. To me, it's not too hard, and I think unlocking that for people would be a useful thing to contribute to our cross stitch community. It's just getting like the camera. I think that's really all it is. Like for me, is like getting the like the stand for when you're working with your hands on a surface, kind of. And so yeah. Anyways, and then I'm using the project bag that Amanda Lucky Charm Stitcher gave me, so love that for that. And so, because this is a big piece of fabric, it's, well, you know, big for the little motifs I want to stitch on it. So this is an 18 by 27, and you know, I just plan on filling that up with some Parisian embroiders. It's Veronique and Ginger, but you know, from that shop online. Okay, so yay on that. And then some progress on the Cards of Alice in Wonderland by Soda Stitch, and I will be kind of talking about any haul that has been incorporated into my projects as I go along. So I finished the card with the White Rabbit, and I just had so much fun stitching this. You know, I just love this card, and I went just crazy with needle minders, and this one right here is Mad for Minders, and that's on Etsy, and these two are Carolina Minders, I believe is the name of the shop on Etsy. I will double check on that one. Yeah, Carolina Minders, that one. So yeah, so that's cool. Love that. And then this is what the final piece will look like on the Cards of Alice in Wonderland. I love this. I wish Young would like design more of the cards, you know, themed for fairy tales. I think that'd be super fun. I mean, in a way, I'm like happy she has it, because like I probably just want to stitch all of them, but it would be cool if she did Snow White or something. I don't know, just whatever would do, I'm sure. But so yeah, I love those, and I think I will possibly do oh my gosh, Queen of Hearts. I think I would like to stitch her next. So pretty. I love all of them, of course. excited to get to those mushrooms, that kind of thing. Alice is adorable. Yeah. So super excited about that. And then the fabric I am stitching this on, this gorgeous blue fabric, is by Nicholas Flamel, and it's his Quaker Sampler collection, and it's a 32 count linen, and I'm stitching just with the called for DMC 2/2. Yeah, so that, let's see, and then I have my cards of Hansel and Gretel. Be right back. All right, so the cards of Hansel and Gretel, I made some progress on these. Most of the time on Hansel and Gretel, I would say on this one, on this card with the bird, I was stitching that in my hotel room, you know, just every day after training for about a week. And it was lovely. I really enjoyed, you know, just my solo time, and just, it really helped me unwind. But, so, do a little screen grab there. You know, stitching this little beauty was wonderful, and I stitched out in my car during lunchtime a lot. You know, just, you know, something to do to unwind. So yeah, training was great. You know, not really stressful, just more, a lot of thinking, a lot of, yeah. So yeah, it's just something to do to, you know, as we stitchers do, to, you know, kind of meditate and relax. So I'm almost done. These are the 7 out of 8 cards of Hansel and Gretel, and I have done color conversions on the donut and the lollipop and the witch. So I don't think I will do any more color conversions on this with this last card. I also have done a little bit of color converting on the stripes here, and on this card here, on the outlines, on the borders, I could say, not outlines. But I use 747 instead of, I think it's 3756. I'll look at the pattern, because the 3756 is just a little too light. It doesn't really show up. You know, it didn't show up on the striping there behind Gretel, and I really needed it to show up for you know, the striping here, and so I just went with that for the birds card as well. And then I believe I also changed it for the clouds here for Hansel, his card. So yeah, I love it. And so this is the 32 count summer khaki, I believe by Zweigart linen. Yeah, I just absolutely love it. Okay, so here is, you know, what the original should look like. And see, I needed to change to 747 for these, because for this card, because it just wouldn't show up, those diamonds. So yeah. So yeah, I think those chocolates will look really cute as is. And it looks like there's a muffin there. Let's see, yeah, 3756 was that color that wasn't gonna show up very well. I don't know why, like, maybe it was a different dye lot or something, or maybe the computer, as while designing it, just kind of showed differently, but there it is. So excited about that I'm almost done. So only one more card to go. Yay! It is so pretty, right? Oh, I love it. Look at that. Oh, just gorgeous. And I mean, this has been one of the most wonderful, relaxing pieces to stitch. And I will do the kind of some of the main design first, and then I'll just fill in the white, stitch in the white. And it's just pretty relaxing to do that for me, stitching in the white and filling in. Yeah, so pretty exciting there. Yeah, so let me see. see. Just making sure I stay on track with you here. Okay, yeah, so I think, I can't remember last time. Oh, I do remember. I kind of forgot to go through the whole here's where it was last time, a routine, which, you know, I love that in other people's videos. I just forget to do it myself. I think last month I was about right there on my Flosstube when I showed you. And then on the cards of Alice in Wonderland, I believe I was about like maybe right here. Had finished even backstitching that pocket watch. And yeah, so made a lot of progress. And those, each card is it's about 4,200 stitches, so 4,200, I believe, over that normally. You know, just kind of off the top of my head, I'm forgetting the exact number, but it's like 4,255, something like that. So yeah, it's been a while since I looked into that, but so it's not, you know, each one is a little finish, and you know, I love it. So yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at my book of days, which I lost for about 2 weeks. So yeah, which I believe I was already telling you about. Okay, and then I had some starts. Let's see, just a second. Okay, just kidding. So I was just going to show you really fast my completed round robin piece. For the Soda Stitch, the pinup girls that I was stitching with Maggie Kitschy Whips, who started it all, arranged it all, and Mary D. Jane Stitcher, Jamie Teeny Weeny Stitches, Jordan Tattooed Stitcher, and Bernadette Burn Stitches. We had, I think, so much fun, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it. So here is my finished piece. I absolutely adore it. You know, I requested that everybody just stitch, you know, as they were comfortable. If they wanted to do their color conversion, that they would do a color conversion to match their skin tone and their hair color and their eye color. You know, I just love this so much, and I don't know how I'm going to finish it. I'm thinking maybe just, you know, mount it on like a frame kind of. I did that with a longer piece, Yoga Cats, for the Soda Stitch Yoga Cats, and I really like how that turned out. I just will have to find just the right frame. So I just think this is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It's stitched on 32 count Northumberland Sampler House Mocha, stitch 2/2, and I just think everybody did such a fabulous job. You know, I just absolutely love these adorable pinup girls. You know, and you know, I'm just so thrilled that this is a completed project now. You know, we did it. I think we knew that it would probably take us a few more, maybe a few more weeks than originally intended, just because life, you know, but, oh, I just absolutely love these. So, you know, just thank you, ladies, for participating in that with me. That was really, really cool. And then there's the original, you know, design without the color conversions, and also adorable, beautiful, love it. You know, but this way, you know, I can remember, you know, the beautiful ladies that I stitched this piece with, and that it's an original. So pretty exciting. So let's see. I just love that fabric so much. Okay. Okay, now I will show you my starts for, I believe I started them all in April, pretty sure, and then I will be showing you some haul as I go along. Okay, so this is a, this start I talked to you about when I bought it last month. I stitched this Tea Time, is what it's called. It's a Design Works piece. I got this new needle minder. Oh my gosh, and I'm trying to remember where I got this needle minder from. I hope I have the info. Little piggy, so cute, little pig butt. I love the pink. And then the piece really fast is this piece. It was in a kit, and it had 14 count Aida, white Aida. It was designed by Shelley Roche. It's 9 by 22, and yeah, so I replaced it, the fabric, with a fabric from that Mary Daydream Stitcher gifted to me, called Mystic Fabrics. Oh, the brand is Mystic Fabrics, and it's Winter Solstice, and it's a 28 count. I believe Lagana. Yes, Lagana. So there it is on the Winter Solstice. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'm using just 2 strands, so stitching 2 over 2. And this is a little tighter of a weave, and I think it just looks really full, great coverage, and I love that. I just kind of kept it at the heart for now, in the center of the piece. But I will be very excited to stitch down with the mice. And the Sal is, and look at this, just how beautiful and just fun that border is. Oh my gosh. And so Amanda's stitching a Veronique and Ginger piece of a mouse sewing. And the hashtag is mice in clothing Sal, or I'll have to put the hashtag down there, because now I'm thinking it was something more creative that she chose. Mice who dig threads, something like that. Yeah, so super excited, and I'm in love with the gorgeous fabric that it's being stitched on. So let me see if I can find the name of that, who sold that needle minder. Okay. So it's from Caffeinated Cat Crafts. So there it is. That's who put that adorable needle minder together. I cannot talk today. Words are hard. Okay. So then I also needed to show you that, you know, I went just crazy on over the Mary Crow's Lorinda Jordan Tattooed Stitcher's mother-in-law. I went crazy over her shop over the weekend. You know, she had a booth and at Stitch West, and I just love these floss drops that Jordan sent me for Christmas. And I mean, I just noticed that, you know, I wanted to stitch more because you know, the Tea Time, because I had put the floss on these floss drops. I mean, I just wanted to use them. I wanted to touch them. You know, the texture of them. I just love that, how Lorinda puts them together. They're very sturdy, and you know, I just love to see my floss on them. So, you know, I had some people at Stitch West say, like, I don't use floss drops, you know, and like, I normally don't either. So but I want to use these. So yeah, and I'll link the different, I love the colors for this kit so much. The different vendors and sellers in the description. But see, oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous on that fabric? I just love that. Oh, so pretty. I know my floss is a little tangled, but it's still beautiful. All the colors on that fabric are so pretty. So, yeah. Anyway, so, let's see. there. So that was one of my starts. The other start was the Cuore, Batticuore Shabby Autumn Calendar by, yeah, that was, you know, Cuore, Batticuore. And here's where I ended up. I stitched on this during my work training, and I stitched this at Stitch West, and you know, I just absolutely love it. It's on the other you know, fabric that was in the pack with the Alice in Wonderland fabric, you know, the Quaker Sampler fabric. And this is a ClaybyKim needle minder I just got. I love these. They are, I believe they are laser, maybe, and then hand painted, like wooden laser cut or something, and then hand painted. And I just think the craftsmanship is beautiful, and I love them. I love getting them. So yeah. So aren't those so cute? Absolutely love them. I could not wait. These were my two favorites. The cat sleeping on the bed, and then the snail with the mushrooms. And these actually did have the white instead of the light blue, but I wanted to stitch it on the light blue. I just fell in love with it, or with the light blue rather. But yeah, this is a 32 count linen, Nicholas Flamel, and I'm stitching with called for DMC 2/2. So there it is. Aren't those beautiful? I love those so much. Oh, okay. So, and then, as I said, the haul would be mingled, is that a word, throughout my video. But I got this bag over at Stitch West, and I just love the workmanship on this. It's an Alice in Wonderland fabric, but it's kind of, you know, Halloween-y too, so, you know, it goes along with my shabby August, or autumn rather, calendar. And I love how the inside is quilted. She's just really quite, you know, and it was really reasonable price, $22 for that size. I can fit the whole 11 by 11 in there. Q-snap. I realized I have not shown you, you know, and I will link the maker of the project bag. Like, I can't remember her handle off the top of my head at this moment, but here is the, you know, the cover for Shabby Autumn Calendar. But, you know, lots of really cute things, lots of really cute days motifs throughout the whole calendar. Just love them. So cute. But, you know, if you wanted to do those parts that are in blue and white, that's really what the chart is. So, I mean, it's like, you know, would look even more probably autumny. Yeah, so that is great. And then a different seller for this bag I bought for another start. Oh, look at that. Oh, I just love it. I have Bernadette. She got me one of these bags before she gifted one of them to me for Christmas, I believe. And this is Shelly Kaiser. You know, and she is just a doll, so sweet, and it was a pleasure to you know, meet her and compliment her on you know, her craftsmanship. Yeah, so I started the Cuore Batticuore, I believe it's just House of Love. So that, and I mean, I've been wanting to start that. I wanted to start it in February. So I finally did get to start it. So that was good. So this is on a Weeks Dye Works 32 count linen. Charlotte is the name. Charlotte's Pink is the name of it. Yeah, and I'm just stitching called for DMC 2/2. And, you know, I also got this needle minder for the Alice in Wonderland piece, and then the pink went so well with this. But yeah, that's my start. You know, I stitched this at Stitch West also, and really enjoyed stitching this at Stitch West. Just, you know, it's very kind of no-brainer, just fun. You know, and just chatted it up with the ladies at my table while stitching this. So I just love it. Yeah, so it goes perfectly with my new project bag. Of course, you know, I got the project bag, you know, just knowing it would go with something, and then I went, oh, it goes with this. So there it is. There's the back. So gorgeous. Okay, I got her card for the let's see, the autumn, like the Alice in Wonderland bag, the orange and the black. So her name is Diane Caruso, and she's on Instagram at Beehive Stitcher, and her Etsy shop is Beehive Stitcher. So great work, love it. So let's see. All right, so I was showing you my starts, and those were quite beautiful. They were just, I mean, they were just like kind of simple enough to, you know, chat and also stitch. I wouldn't get lost. Okay, so now I can show you the rest of my haul, and also I can show you my book of days. I just think I was so glad I found it this morning. I thought I lost it in one of the hotels that I stayed at. So yeah, that's my little, you know, originally I planned on these pieces to start them and focus on them, but I lost my book of days, so that just makes it bad. But yeah, so kind of see the mushroomy, you know, Alice in Wonderland feeling kind of stuff. This frog, I think, is drinking a coffee and having a cigarette. Very cute. Okay. Yeah, so just, you know, recorded what I did this month on here. Instead, I will fill this in more. And then the quote for this month is for, you know, April 2024 is, "Let no revenge inflame our hearts, no anger tease our minds, but let us all do our part to love all humankind." And it's just says it's a modified sampler verse, so apparently gotten off a sampler. And, you know, that really, you know, feels good for, you know, the vibe that I just felt at Stitch West. Like, just the ladies were just so, stitchers were just so lovely. And, you know, I'll recap, but I do just feel like that was so appropriate for this month for me, and just that vibe and just being a part of that that group. So just some lovely things, lovely people, lovely feelings. Yeah, so I'll go over that more. And so now I will show you haul and gifties, you know, from the tables. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do haul from before the retreat first. Just kind of keep that separated. And I don't know if I showed you the front of Book of Days. Not everybody maybe knows what that is, but I just got this off of 123 Stitch. And Samantha Huga Stitcher shows her Book of Days, and I just love her Book of Days. You know, so I eventually just, you know, hopped on that bandwagon. So, let's see. All right. So my haul that, you know, I probably got first before most everything is some hand-dyed by Rolanda. she just dyed this gorgeous piece. It's a Lugana, a 32 count, and yeah, it's just beautiful. Look at that. It just reminds, it seems like something for a mermaid piece, like a sea green, you know, kind of murky, like, you know, darker, like night water kind of. So super, super pretty. I love that. In love. So I really love 32 count now. I used to not care about 32 count, and then just started trying it and was like, oh my gosh, why haven't I tried this before? So, and then another piece of Rolanda's fabric. It's a Lugana, 32 count also. So, yes, gorgeous. I love the yellows incorporated into it. Just like a whole kind of landscape piece. So I'm not sure, maybe, probably fairies. Probably a Mirabilia fairy piece. Right? Yeah, so the Rolanda fabric is brilliant as usual. Excuse me. Okay, and what else did I get? Okay, so this was super exciting to me. I ended up, when I was on my work trip, I ended up, I needed a color. I needed a color for, I think it was my Alice, no, it was for the Shabby Autumn calendar. I needed the color 436, and because I was in a, you know, bigger city, you know, compared to, you know, the city I'm in, I was able to just find a Michael's right down, like a block away. So I got these frames, these anchor frames, and I believe that I've heard various floss tubers review these frames and say that they hold the fabric very taut. You know, it's very nice to stitch on with these hoops holding your project. So I really want to try those, and I got a great deal, and the cashier was super cool. She gave me this, you know, the discount over the whole purchase. I got an ovular shaped hoop, so you know, and I'm thinking of, I'll just spray paint those probably and use, like, do a Mama Witch cross stitch or something like that on this, you know, for an FFO. Like, not all of these are just gonna be for hoops, because they're too pretty not to use for FFOs, I think. I mean, that's just me. That's what I start seeing, the, you know, the possibilities in these prettier things. Okay, and then I got some patterns on Etsy. I love this. I saw an Instagrammer using, or finish this rather, this Dumbo in the bath. The name of the designer is in, like, Ukrainian or Russian. Okay, I had to sneeze again. Guys, I have allergies, and they're always happening, especially when I do a floss tube. But look at my Dumbo pillow from my stitchy friend Amber, Mom Stitcher, on Instagram and on Flosstube. She sent me that from Germany, along with the cute little gnome. Anyway, so love it, beautiful. I will put a link to the shop because I can't read this name. I mean, I can show you, but yeah, if you guys know how to read that, go ahead. Okay. And then I also got this pattern by Chocococo Stitch. It was a Christmas sale, I believe from last year. And I believe Steph at Total Stitch Show was stitching this, and I really wanted to do it. And I just, you know, snatched it up. So, pretty exciting. So, Vanna Schwarz is the designer for Chocococo Stitch. But yeah, so adorable little Christmassy Mario, you know, characters. Love it. Okay. And then, what else did I get? Anything else? Oh, yes, I got other things. The bags I got. Okay, so the other bag that I got at Stitch West, also strawberry themed. Really pretty. From Cheryl again. See, this is kind of like her signature, like her signature handle, like, you know, to pull it closed. That's what she told me. I go, oh, are you sure? You sure it's mine? Because I was telling her I already had a bag from her. She's like, oh, you sure? She doesn't know her influence. Okay. And then this one is by the maker of the Alice in Wonderland bag, Beehive Stitcher, Diane. I just think this is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, lots of flowers on the front, the watercolor, and then handle. I love the handle. I wish more project bag makers would put handles on their bags, especially these kind of like the bigger ones. I would love that. Like 16, if they did a 16 by 16 with the quilted and then inside and then having the handle, that would be amazing. Okay, so there we go. And the Notions bag, also by Diane. She was just such a sweet lady too. I just wanted to get bags from her. Yeah, so cute. I never even looked at the inside. Isn't that cute? I love that. All right. And then I went to, let's see, Primrose Cottages was the designer, the featured designer, and oh my gosh, they were just lovely people. So I got this piece of blush, 32 count Zweigart Lugana, back quarter from their shop. You can see that color, very pretty pink. Wondering if it'll look more pink with that. And then I went to Shepherd's Bush and I got Peaceful Purple, a linen 32 count. So pretty. Oh, I love this. So Bernadette said she stitched, I'm totally in love with this piece, the Buttercup Fairy by Nora Corbett, Mirabilia, on this beautiful purple linen. And actually, oh really? Because I love this color and I love that fairy that she did. I went crazy over it. So awesome. And let's see what else. Oh, and this, sorry, this is also from Diane, the Beehive Stitcher. So just a little cute accessories bag with a, let's see, scissors, picker, thread, seam picker. Yeah. Other things I haven't looked at yet, but I just loved the look of it, and I wanted to give her my patronage. And pardon me while I dig through this bag. Okay, and then okay, so I knew I was probably gonna spend most of my wad that I had budgeted for Stitch West at the Mary Crow shop. And I did. I just love those floss drops. So this is a fairy collection. I just love that. They're so pretty. The mushrooms. I do. I mean, I probably use this on a Mirabilia. Maybe on Shakespeare's Fairies if I haven't already bobbinated all of them. Maybe I'll take them out of the bobbins just so I can use it, or just start another fairy maybe. But you gotta see these. These are so pretty. I love these. Oh, that one. Look at Oh, I don't think I saw that. That's cute. Okay. What is it? Little kind of like psychotic looking fairy. Ah, funny. Dragonfly. Peacock with the fairy. So pretty. Okay. Love that. And Easter. I know Easter's over, but I still have Easter projects that I want to do. And, you know, the whole point is to get joy out of what you're doing, and these give me joy. They're so fun. This glass looks so cute. You see, they're thick, they're really nice, very sturdy. Cute. I don't know if I saw that one before. Yeah, but it was $20 for these, for each set. Cute. Yeah. I got 4 floss drop sets total. So here's a Valentine's. Yes, I'm showing you every single one. Cute. Oh my goodness. There we go. You gotta be paying attention. Let's see. One last one to show you. This is more of a, this is an autumn themed, and I'm gonna get a Christmas one from her. I just needed to restrain myself once she makes more. Oh my gosh, look at that, so cute. Oops. So she is on Etsy, the Merry Crow. So cute, so pretty, really, so pretty. All right, so that's it on that. And then the scissor holder, I got one of those. So cool. On the bottom. So excited to use those. And then I believe that was it for my haul. For the things the things I bought with my, what? No, I got one more thing, sorry. I just want to be like really clear of like kind of what I got and then what was a gift. Because it's important, gifts are important. Okay, and then I got these back quarters, a stack of those. But, you know, it's got like a little kind of cross-stitch mushroom thing going on. Kind of wallpapery looking flowers, strawberries. There's a big theme for strawberries lately for me. Yeah, so pretty hedgehogs and flowers. I just love it. It's a great buy there. Yeah, so, okay. And then for, let's see, for the smalls table, I didn't want to show it on my Flosstube before I gave it away as a small after I finished it, because like wouldn't, you know, FFO'd it, because it wouldn't be like a surprise maybe. I wanted it to be a surprise for whoever, you know, received it. And, you know, the Kim Vernon is who received it, and she was so happy about it, and that just made me so happy. It was wonderful. Like she said, I have a camper and I travel, and it was one of the like the Dirty Annie's little camper, like camper cuties, you know, and I had made it on stitched on like a hand dyed by Rolanda, and yeah, it turned out really cute. I actually did it like I finished, I think, a couple hours before I left for my work, the second week of training. So I was like, I want to participate in smalls. So anyways, so if you see, if you're on the Facebook page for Stitch West, she did post it. And then I won this, and I think it's so cute, and I need more Valentine's decor. So this is perfect, and it says, made with love. And that just warmed my heart. I thought that was really sweet. And this is from a Flosstuber, Goofy Mama Stitches, and her name is Sandy Barber. And this is a design from Emily Call, and it's on a 28 count even weave. So thank you very much, Sandy. You were delightful to meet, and I appreciate your work. The work that went into this. She was very humble about, you know, about her FFO skills, and, you know, I've never FFO'd like this with mounted on the board, so, and I want to do like the flat fold and stuff, so I appreciate this, you know, I have not done this yet, so, yeah, so, you know, I don't think I'm going to be able to find like all the little gifties on the table, but, you know, well, for one, I left one of the bags behind. I was so sad because, and my one of my table mates, a new friend, Tammy, she's like, I'm pretty sure that's your bag. I'm like, no, I took it upstairs, but it turns out that it was Lorinda's, it was the Mary Crow's bag that I was thinking it was, because they had, I believe they had like identical bags, like, because her friend was the one who left that particular giftie on the table, and I feel so stupid, like, you know, just whatever, it's just what it is what it is, but I left, I think it was like jam behind that was in there, and some other wonderful like stitching gifts, so yeah, anyway, so regrettable, but it happened. So I can't show all that, but the gift that, her name is Carolyn, she's not really like active on Instagram, but she was so delightful to talk to and to listen to, and to stitch with her. But Carolyn, she's, you know, she brought like truffles, like huckleberry truffles, and they were wonderful, heavenly. So I, you know, ate the candy that was in the bag already, and you know, I don't know if Carolyn watches Flosstube, but thank you, Carolyn, if you are. You know, just so wonderful to meet you. And then Bernadette, she gifted this to everybody at the table, one of these, crocheted by her sister, and I just absolutely love it. It's like a little cozy for your drink. I'm guessing put your boba tea in here. It's gonna put my, oh, there we go. There. So cute. You know, I love it. And she gave me a choice of which one I wanted. So this is Amiguru Bow, or B, that's right, B. Amiguru B. I'm probably butchering that, and I'm sorry. So that's her info for Instagram and Etsy. So yeah, just yum. Okay, and so that was awesome, and thank you, Bernadette. It was wonderful. Also wonderful to see you. And then let's see what else. Oh, the candies. So this is from my friend Emily, and also I know she watches my Flosstube, so she did these floss drops with, let's see, these floss drops with sorry, my husband's calling. Alright, so it automatically stopped, and so hopefully it'll turn out okay. So this is from Emily's gift bag for me and for her table mates, I believe. So Joan Soda bottle cap needle minder, which is pretty cool. She put like hand lotion in there. That was pretty fun. Goat smelled pretty good. And candies, which I love Dove candies and Lindor candies. I have not broken into those yet. And she put them in a cute little like Valentine's bag. Super excited to have the chocolate, and you know, I love it. I love that. Thank you, Emily. Okay, and then I am trying to see if this lovely person left their name in here. Stitcher's lotion. Somebody gave us that. And oh, you know what? I think this is from my Smalls bag. I forgot. She actually put tons of extra stuff in here. It was so heavy. I was like, oh, I'll take the heavy one. Okay, I don't think I ever opened this. Oh my gosh. Snag Nabbit. So she just put so many cool things in here. Lip balm, peppermint. Oh, for securing your fabric. And what in the world? Oh, that is so cute. Cat paw. That is adorable. I don't know what all of these things are, but more chocolate. See, we Stitchers know what we Stitchers like, don't we? Caramello. Heck yes. I will take it. So, thank you again. Sandy. Okay. I am terrible with names, so, you know. I'll remember your face, but remembering names is harder for me. Okay. I also remember how people make me feel. You know, the vibe, you know, the feel about that person. So, let's see, what else did we get? I apologize if this is really noisy and annoying to you. Okay. I'm not going to remember everything. Ah, I feel bad. I think this might have also come in my small, it's for beading. Yeah, so pretty cool there. And then, I don't remember her name, but she was so cute. She came by with these fortune teller fish, and those were really fun. Then a hedgehog sticker, Ray Stitching Sunshine. A hedgehog sticker with a hedgehog needle minder, which I love hedgehogs. So thank you, Ray. And okay, fortune teller fish says if you place the fish in the palm of your hand and its movements will indicate. And mine just did not stop moving. So I don't know what that means, but there you go. See, you put it in the palm of your hand, and whatever it does, that's the mood you're in. It jumped off my hand. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know what that meant. So those are fun. But it was really fun. And I had my husband do it, and his curled up completely. So that meant he was passionate. So funny. Okay. And what else? And then this was on the table when we first got there. Some amazing person stitch this for every single person at the retreat, oh my gosh, that's amazing, right? I mean, just wow, you know, just I don't think I've truly, you know, it just doesn't you know, sink in completely how generous these stitchers are at these retreats. Handmade Sue's Crafts gave us this beautiful bumblebee needle minder. Susan Proctor, and she's on Instagram, Handmade Sue, and she also has an Etsy shop, Handmade Sue Crafts. She does cross stitching, model stitching, and quilting and crafting. And also another lovely person, Kim Knowles. Let's see, I believe at Crystal dot, oh, it's a company. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'll open it so we can see the name. There. So, yeah. So they gave out these floss drops with a delicate arch, which is really pretty. And then this needle minder, the bird. Oop, there we go. There were variations of this kind of needle minder, which I thought was really cool that all of us had a different one. You know, we're just varying. My husband's home for lunch, so I need to pause. So, yeah, I'll show you what the Primrose Cottage got us and what my new friend Tammy got us. All right, so I was just telling you about what Primrose Cottage gave to us, and also what Tammy Roop gave to the table mates at our table. So Tammy made this beautiful Ort basket with the beehive theme. I just love it. I used it the whole time. Be kind, be positive, be grateful, believe in yourself, be humble, be honest, just so sweet. Be happy, be caring, be kind. You're sweet as honey. Yeah, just love it. I used it and looked at it and just loved it the whole time. And then we'd come to our table and the Primrose Cottage would have something new there for us. Felt like every day. It says, "Life is the flower for which love is the honey." Victor Hugo. And then a free pattern for us. And the last day, oh wait, one more. The busy little bumblebee buzzing throughout the day is here to keep you company as you go along your way. It carries all good wishes and spreads loving thoughts too, while bringing lots of good luck, especially for you. Love, the Primrose Cottage Dream Team. That was really cute. Excuse me. And then they left a kit on, just on our table for everybody. I think this is really adorable. And then this is a future pattern. And they gave us the kit with this little honeybee sticker and even weave, all the floss. And they said it'd be enough floss for the pattern that's coming out. So for that, I love this one. This one was really pretty. And then also to FFO it. The fabric for that. Pom-poms in the back. So cool. So they were just a delightful team to get to know. And then this is my badge. Flosstuber, certifiable, DMC, tried and true. And another giftie from Cherry Tree Cottage Designs, and they gave us flosses and a candy. Michelle Preston. And yeah, so I met up with, so just right at the end of the line, you know, I met up with Tammy Roop. You know, we just started talking, and you know, she reminded me of one of my best friends in high school, and we just found out like both of us were from the Northwest and loved Washington. We're both like from adjacent towns, cities, and so we're like, what? That's amazing. And she lived there 26 years. I'd lived there 20 years, and so yeah, I was like, let's talk, like. And so she came over to our table and you know, just joined us at our table, and I saw Emily Rose. She was there, and she was like a tour guide for Tammy and myself. And Tammy really wanted to get to know the area, and so we went to a quilting shop, and Emily also went to Shepherd's Bush with us. And yeah, Emily and I wanted to make sure that we stopped by Shepherd's Bush together, so that was really fun. You know, you saw the fabric that I got at Shepherd's Bush, and boy would I be in trouble, you know, if my main goal was to get fabric when I was at Stitch West, but it was not, because I have a lot of fabric already. I'm pretty happy with my fabric. I do need to get more neutrals, and there was some neutrals there that I wanted from like Live and Die LA. And there were some neutrals that were really pretty at Shepherd's Bush. Sorry. Like I said, words are hard today. But, yeah, so, yeah, I think that was about it. I mean, I just, you know, I had a great time with everybody. And, you know, I have my notes, and then I can try to remember more of what I was going to tell you. My husband stopped by for lunch unexpectedly, so I'm a little bit, you know, kind of scattered now. Probably doesn't take much. Okay, so let's see. Some of the people that were very, you know, familiar and notable to meet were the ice stitcher Arla, I think. She's from Iceland, and she is the sweetest lady, and we made sure that we knew where each other's tables were so we could come and say hi to each other. And you know, it was just so lovely, and she's just so sweet. So it's great to meet you, Arla. And I know I'm not rolling the R enough, but yeah, so I'll put the Instagram handles of these people in the description box. And then I met, I think the first person maybe from Instagram I met was Caroline, and her Instagram handle is It's Me Christmas Caroline, and I always love her stitching, and I love all her Christmas stitching, and she's a sweetheart and real fun. I enjoyed meeting her. And then Jill at Jill Stitch. She also has her own Flosstube. She finished her Long Dog sampler there, and it's the one with the Egyptian theme. So that was amazing to be a part of that moment with her. And so also just lovely human being. And KLJ Stitch _Stitch, Katie. She's on Instagram. I met her, and she and I went to Boba Tea. Bernadette had taken us to Bobo Tea the day before, and then Katie wanted to try it. She was bummed that she missed when we all went. I didn't even know she wanted to go. She was at the table next to us. But yeah, so Katie and I went the next day and had a great time talking, and just really had a heart connection, I believe. You know, just wonderful, the kind of, you know, things that we can talk about when we're, you know, together in person, and just kind of, you know, get a feel for each other and who we are and what we care about. And then, oh my gosh, and then Deb at you know, obviously the person who started Stitch West in the first place. Deb just, you know, just stole my heart, like immediately. Like I walked in with my lavender and lace in the arms of an angel piece. You know, it's professionally framed. Since, you know, Stitch West is in Utah, and it was just like 3 hours away, about 200 miles away from where I live, you know, I was able to bring, I actually packed up my pieces and brought them with me to my work training, because I was going to go right from the last week of my work training to Stitch West. And, you know, when I brought it in, Deb was just like, oh, you know, and got my attention, and was like, you know, commenting about how, you know, touching that piece was and how beautiful that piece was. And, you know, I absolutely, you know, love that piece. And it was, every stitch was wonderful to stitch. I stitched that when my oldest son was a young toddler, and he would take 4-hour naps, and it just enabled me to be able to just stitch that when he was in bed. And you know, and I did that, I think it took me maybe 4 months, something like that, just stitching on that every day before Flosstube, you know, showed me all kinds of other patterns that I needed to be stitching at the same time, simultaneously. And anyway, so just Deb was wonderful to meet. You know, it's just a total ray of sunshine. You know, I mean, it makes sense why Stitch West was such a warm and welcoming place, because she and her daughter Kef, you know, are setting the tone of, you know, what it's supposed to be like, what it's supposed to feel like. So I really appreciated them, you know, and I didn't meet Kef, but I did meet Deb, and you know, just lovely, wonderful lady. So anyways, and then the other piece I brought was my elf tree, my Soda Stitch elf tree, and a lot of people love that, and people wanted to take my picture with my pieces, and I got a lot of selfies with people, and I have none on my camera on my phone, but I think several people have selfies with me. So if you have selfies with me, if you know, like them of yourself and of me, please do post them and tag me on Instagram. If I have something in my food in my teeth, don't post it. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I know one of them, at least one picture I took, I had food in my teeth, and it was right after lunch. It was so embarrassing. Anyways, okay. So yeah, and you know, it was just wonderful, and I would definitely recommend going to Stitch West to anybody who's considering that for fall or spring. I'm sure it's great. You know, I you know, had a blast, had a great time. My hotel room, I got a pretty good rate on my hotel. It was just like a block away, and you know, the room was so cozy and so warm. You know, the lighting was warm, it was warm, it was nice, and you know, there was like a motorcade going by my window every night until like maybe 12 a.m. I don't even know what time I would fall asleep, but I'd have to put my earplugs in, and you know, then I would just pass right out. But I mean, there was like a lot of motorcycles, street motorcycles there, a lot of very loud vehicles. I don't know if they have like glass packs or what's going on there, but a lot of kind of drag racy kind of things going on over in Ogden. So that was interesting. You know, but like not like the biggest deal or anything, because like seriously, like my earplugs like did the trick. But in my hotel, you know, because I wasn't sure about kind of the, you know, what was gonna happen in the future, like where maybe I was gonna stay. I wasn't sure, so I kind of ended up booking like a month or two ago, I think, and on the website it says we're under construction, you know, for the hotel, and you know, just kind of like a warning of like, yeah, you know, hopefully your stay will be great, and you know, hopefully you don't mind, blah blah. So I knew what I was getting, a little bit what I was getting into. So like the floor that I was on, like there was like one of those ceiling tiles like missing, and then there was like water like pouring down into like a big blue Lowe's bucket. and like caution tape around it and the cones and everything. I'm like, okay, I hope my room is not close to that. And my room was far away, and I couldn't, you know, hear the water dripping or anything like that, and it was fine. But it was funny. I called my husband and I had him on like the video chat and like showed him, because I'm like, this is crazy. I've never seen this in a hotel before. So anyways, but it was all good. Like, it was a great stay, and a super convenience, and you know, the hotel itself, you could tell like probably was super nice at some point. But you know, like turn on the water to like wash my face at night, and one time the faucet's going like the water, you know, I'm just like, is there gonna be brown water coming out? Like, what's happening? Am I gonna have water? And it was fine, so it's all good. Unfortunately, I heard some ladies had some issues in the other hotel, the actual conference center where it was, and that sucks. Like, I could not, yeah, like having a super duper hot room would, like the AC broke in some of the rooms, that would be so hard to sleep. So, you know, I hope they get that straightened out. The hotel they stayed at, like, I hope that they get the, you know, the heavy, like, discount they deserve for that mishap. But yeah, so yeah, great times. Thank you for joining me. I think I'm done. I hope I didn't forget anything. Hope this wasn't too discombobulated, disjointed for you. You know, I gotta go back to work in a couple days. I'm gonna get my massage tomorrow. I've gone almost a month without a massage, and I have a massage normally like every 2 weeks. So, you know, this is like one, you know, I had to wait a whole month between. So I hope my massage therapist, everything works out for her so she can come. And oh my gosh, like, I need one. I thought about getting a massage at Stitch West, and then I ended up not, just cause, you know, I just thought, okay, in 2 days, my massage therapist will be, you know, doing a thorough job on me, and, you know, didn't want to ruin the massage with the drive back, you know, that kind of thing. So anyway, I forgot to say, like, so I really did enjoy the Timi, T-I-M-I, boba tea place. That was the strawberry, it's called like strawberry cheese. That was delicious. Or strawberry, was it strawberry cheese? Anyways, it had like this like cheese, kind of whipped cheese on top, and it wasn't sweet. The strawberry drink itself was sweet, but then the cheese on top was really good. Like, especially, and I had like a large one. I didn't realize like how, you know, I just ordered and like didn't even think about it being a large. And I hadn't had lunch yet. I just like drank the whole thing. It has boba in the bottom. It was really good. Yeah, so that was good. And then from their shop, I got this, the mochi. And these are extremely interesting. I gave, so they're, you know, Japanese style. I gave my husband some yesterday, and we're both just like looking at each other because we're trying it at the same time. We're just like, okay. But it was really good, so I enjoyed it. You know, so I'm saving these for my kids to try them. And then right after, Tammy and I went to the baked potato, Brixton's baked potato, and they had baked potato with all kinds of stuff, different varieties of stuff on them. And I had the green, it's like chili verde baked potato with like chicken. It was like cube chicken. I think I probably would have rather had like shredded chicken, and but the other option was like pork, and it was also, I believe, is also diced. So yeah, I probably, you know, would have had shredded, but I mean, delicious. And I believe I gave them a 5-star. Like I will go, and when I travel, I will go rate the different places that I went, you know, just to bring in more business, or to be like, ooh, not as good as, you know, maybe advertised or something, but most of the time places are pretty good. And let's see, and then I brought like 3/4 of that baked potato home because of how much, you know, of the boba I drank. Like, I could not have more than like 1/3 of that or 1/4 of that. So I brought it home, and my husband and I finished it together last night. And then we went to a hibachi place. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but that was really good. And the, you know, flame up in the air was really cool. You know, I know I've been to a Mongolian grill before, but never like a hibachi place. You know, it was really fun, and the food was delicious. I had like medium rare steak and some shrimp, and they were, you know, at the table next to our table, they were like flinging like full size, like I think like prawn, you know, size shrimp. I think maybe they were just prawns, but into, you know, the people's mouths, and I was like, geez, it seemed like they would be hot. But you know, people caught them mostly, and I was pretty amazed by that. And then at our table, the guy, you know, the chef, you like hibachi chef? I'm not sure, but he like cut them up into little pieces, and then Lorinda, she caught almost every one of those. It was very impressive in her mouth. I think it was like 5 of them or something in her mouth. So that was cool. Anyways, great to meet everybody, and I hope to see you at other retreats. And I'm not sure which ones I'm planning on going to next. Possibly Queen City in 2025, possibly somewhere in the UK in 2025. I am talking to friends in the UK, so we'll see what happens. I love you all. Happy stitching, happy crafting, enjoy your life, be kind to one another. Just dropped my pen. And, you know, I love you all. And, oh, guess what? I am saying goodbye before I announce the giveaway winner. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, but everything applies still. So the winner for the giveaway, for a 2000 sub giveaway, is Leslie Lake Life at 8469. And her comment, I did this with the random comment picker, and I did film it in case y'all need proof. But she says, "Hi Amber, congratulations on the promotion, so good. We barely had any sun here this past weekend. I'm craving it. Penguins on a swing turn out so cute. I've been working on Waiting for Spring from Soda Stitch." So there's her comment. There, yeah. So congratulations, Leslie, and please do message me at Rogue Mama Stitcher on Instagram with your email address, so I can email you, and you know, the link to the Soda Stitch design that you want, the pattern of your choice, on their Etsy shop, and then I will purchase that for you. Okay, so congratulations again, and I will talk to you all next month.